Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Today we're talking about this Armada ARV 94. Fantastic ski. It changed for 2024. It kind of carries over from 2024 to 2025, except we get a new top sheet graphic and we now have a full poplar wood core. Matt, who is the Armada product manager. Hey Matt, how's it going? He's a good friend of mine, and chatting with him about this ski, he really just likes poplar, or really chatting about the Armada line in general, kind of just doubling down on poplar as a really, really good material for ski construction. And it has strengthened these ARV skis a little bit, both in how they feel when you ski them, and also from a durability perspective. So these ARV skis, they often kind of get bashed around in the park. Armada really thinks about that stuff a lot. You see it in their wedge wall construction technique, which was new for 2024, but it's kind of more of a joinery technique of core to sidewall that's intended to reduce kind of delaminations and edge cracks. Switching to that poplar wood core is just going further down that path of durability, which as a longtime park skier, I really appreciate a company kind of thinking about and focusing on those things. So new poplar wood core in this ski, pretty much the rest is all the same. Same construction, that same wedge wall, slightly heavier. Poplar is a slightly denser material than that Karuba that was previously used. Let's see, what length do we have here so we don't misquote it. This is a 178 centimeter length, and we are at 1,830 grams. So it's still pretty darn lightweight. You just kind of see a slight uptick in weight from that poplar wood core, but really nothing to worry about, nothing to get too hung up on. Still light, still agile, still very maneuverable. And then pretty much the same exact story with flex pattern. These new skis still have a nice round, nice supple, pretty easy to manipulate flex pattern, kind of a little bit of forgiveness built into it, which is nice to have when you're going to be doing tricks on a ski. But it is a little bit more supportive, a little stronger for big landings and just skiing fast and aggressively in general. Shape is identical to the 2024 ski. So rocker, camber, rocker, pretty darn impressive camber height underfoot here. Gives these skis a lot of energy. And then this 94, we start to see some longer tip and tail rocker. Pretty cool, and you can really see a pretty big difference between the ARV 88 to this 94 when you look at that rocker profile, and also the associated early taper. These skis do have a little bit more pronounced early taper in their shape compared to that 88. To be perfectly honest, this is probably one of my favorite skis on the market right now. That is a very subjective thing. It kind of just matches everything that I like to do on skis. It's really fun in the park. It's not like the world's best park ski. If you're a budding slopestyle competitor and you're looking for the best of the best for your park ski, I might just stick with that ARV 88 or another similar ski like that. But if you're like me and you like to go in the park from time to time, but then you like your skis to be able to perform elsewhere too, this thing is awesome. I have not met anybody that dislikes it in the park. I think that is just, it kind of feels like it would be impossible unless you are that kind of competitive athlete type skier. The thing that always really gets me about this ski is putting non-park skiers on it. This is the ARV, which is quote unquote the men's line, except there's now no difference between the men's and women's skis from construction or performance, which is important to know. My fiance has like a sheer pure race background and never would have considered a ski like this, and we've put her on it multiple times, and every single time she's just like, that is so much fun. And that is extremely commendable in my opinion, is for a brand like Armada to make a twin tip like this that excels in the park, but then is just so much fun to ski as an all-mountain ski is just really, really cool and quite an accomplishment. Certainly not the best at like carving turns on a groomer, you know, talking a lot about all-mountain capabilities here. There's absolutely a limit to how fast and hard you can ski it, particularly on a firm groomer. So don't misunderstand me in describing its capabilities. You know, if you like skied it back to back with a declivity 92, like, yeah, the declivity 92 blows this thing out of the water for power on a groomer, but the playfulness and the versatility and the quickness and the agility that these skis achieve and their performance in the park while still being like a decent ski on a groomer is pretty cool. And I just think, yeah, I think Armada did a really good job with them. So that is the ARV 94. I own the 2024 version. Maybe I can twist somebody's arm at Armada, see if I can get this updated 2025 version for myself as well. So that's it. That is the ARV 94 from Armada. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we will see you out there on the slopes.